The time has come to see how well our teams have used the information, their mentors, technology, and their own smarts to ace the first milestone. Now, it's time to face the judges. Some unexpected teams truly rise to the occasion, and unexpectedly, a strong contender that was a judge's favorite lands in the bottom two.
But I guess we all know why we're here. We're here to present the marketing demand analysis of our product we conducted during the last week gone by.
Okay.
First thing we need to do was establish our goals. Then as you can see, we have a couple. First, we sought to verify if there's a market for our product. Identify our target market, determine the demand for our product. And another thing we found that was crucial was to find out our potential customers' spending trends and habits. Discover the best combinations of local produce for our product, and then to determine the best advertising medium to reach our potential customers. And then in collecting our data, the methods we used were telephone survey, and then we had some questionnaires handing out. When we handed our first set of questionnaires out, we found out that we had 3 questions that needed to be reworded. We needed to specify the information because people weren't really giving the responses or weren't really understanding what we were requiring of them. Again, with our telephone survey, although we had 50 calls, unfortunately for us, it was done over a 2-day period. Only 20 persons were willing to participate.
That's normal.
Right, and then we decided to prepare 175 questionnaires. 160 of them were given out at various locations, and we did some at Cap Estate, Fiji, Rodney Bay, Roads Mall, and the date that was done on May 21st and during 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Again, we gave out 160.
Why did you choose these locations? That's who you think your target market is?
Mm-hmm, sure. Our pre-testing indicated that women were the ones mostly responsible for actually buying the groceries for their households. And then again, they were the ones we mostly encountered at the stores, in the produce aisle. So
that's where you conducted your survey, in the store, in store?
Yes, some of our questions. Most of them.
Were you asking, would you buy X, or what is it you're looking for?
What we did both ways. We started out by finding out what local produce they themselves prefer to buy, and then we asked them which combinations they would prefer. Yeah. We asked them whether or not the prices they were actually paying for the local produce, how fair they found it, and then you have 50% saying yes, and then you have, I guess, almost...
What's that? They're saying it's too high, the 44% is saying it's too high?
Yes, that's exactly.
It's too expensive?
That's good research for you, Mr. Shasney.
You're thinking that you can deal with the issue of price, but price is a serious challenge. It will be a serious challenge for you because
convenience might.
Yeah, so he's saying they intend to eliminate price. The value added will increase the price of the product and not make it cheaper. So I don't think that you should be even considering your business decision should be based on making it cheaper or making the price competitive. No, it's convenience.
Yeah, the convenience is what
people will pay more for convenience.
Some people have large families. Some individuals rather they're single serving. So a question was them whether or not they're looking for a family for serving or a single, and then I guess most people went with the family serving.
That's a good question.
Excellent.
Very good.
I think it was an excellent presentation. Thank you. You analyzed the data very, very, very well.
You identified 30 people, you said?
We also conducted an executive interview with the director of the St. Lucia Diabetic Association. Additionally, we conducted a telephone interview to determine the possibilities of acquiring a local supplier for a frozen yogurt product. So, basically, coming from all the indicators, there is certainly the demand for healthier alternatives to the products on the market, and we also learned that the customers would rather pay an expensive price for a healthier product instead of paying it in medical expense. And so we think the overall survey was successful, and it just confirmed our strategy, that our strategy would be successful.
What did you ask the person on the questionnaire? Are you a diabetic or not? Yeah. Okay, the interview you had, the executive interview you did with the Diabetic Association, what was the reason for it and what came out of it?
We wanted to find the statistics on the gender size of the target market, but he told us that it was inconclusive, but he gave us a rate.
Right. So you were assuming that your target market is diabetics?
Yeah. So based on the diabetes rate of 28% in 2006 and the population growth rate of 0.74%, we estimated that by 2010 the number of cases of diabetes would be 48,304. 100% of males and females interviewed are willing to buy the product.
100% of them?
Everybody, yeah. We also did some product research to determine the level of consciousness of health implications of certain ingredients. 71% men and 80% women were aware and concerned about health implications for some of the ingredients. We did some packaging research that would allow us to develop a successful strategy for the establishment of the business based on consumer preferences.
Our report was done, as you can see, and first of all, the report was put together to determine a market demand analysis for the KD doll business venture. The objectives of the research was to gather as much information on the target market as possible. And to reach these goals, we set out, we had to ask ourselves 5 questions to better understand the market. Okay? The who, identify the person interested in the dolls. Okay? The what, right? What about the product are they going to be interested in? Okay? Here we have the why. Are they going to have such an interest in the product? The when will these interests be greatest? And the worth, the worth, yes? What worth of value will they attach to the product?
So our surveys, right? What we did was we handed out these questionnaires. I don't know if you want to take a look at the samples as to what exactly. We wanted to keep it very short because, you know, we did it kind of on the go. And we know nobody really wants, oh my God, they have so many questions. Nobody really wants a long. So it was very straightforward. So what we did, we went to Rituals, we went to Caribbean Cinemas, Mega J, Super G. And what we did, our strategy was we went into the supermarket and we kind of stood around the convenience aisle.
How many people did you survey?
About 30 people. Yeah. You know, that's kind of like a representative sample to find out exactly.
What is the representative sample?
30 people in terms of like exactly what we want to get. We thought 30 was good enough.
In terms of your method, did you just stood up outside Mega J and wherever else, Caribbean Cinemas, and
go ahead, sorry.
And just stopped people, irrespective of what? How did you explain to me what happened?
Okay, first off, we did two ways. First of we just randomly selected people.
Based on how they look, what?
Actually, based on how they look, yeah. To be honest,
that's not random.
No. To be honest, let me tell you, no. To be honest,
it's like we're passing by in the convenience. I would think, okay.
We look for people that actually like people in.